prize for the national anthem of the planet Kerbal. You know, typically I cut out this bit where I'm waiting for my mic to adjust and bullshit, but you know what? Fuck that. That's all going in. We'll do it live. I'll write it. We'll do it live. Hey everybody. Welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. I'm Hunter Black Luna, and last time we achieved what we set out to. And I'm about ready to die of shock because you know what? We did real good with this stuff. We got 2 satellites into some pretty good looking orbits, and yeah, you know that first launch where I reset last video? That was me being picky. And I didn't even really achieve anything from it. I could have had 3 satellites in orbit, which I don't mind. But we proved that we can do it, and those are right now just going around the cosmos, actually at a very fast rate. I will point that out. So, the next step, at least as far as I figure it, is we are going to get into orbit, but this time with a manned spacecraft, which will require an entirely new class, although the way we build it will probably be about similar. We have to decide on our command pod. Obviously there's the command pod Mark 1. The thing I like about it is there's space on the nose cone to mount a parachute, because we are going to go into orbit and then bring them back. That's the objective. We don't want them stranded. Although this cockpit doesn't really give much of a view, that's okay. And we have to decide what the structure of this will look like. RCS fuel tank up there. We wanted to have thrusters during the whole journey, because apparently I'm incapable of designing things that don't need thrusters. An SAS module too. That'll be important. Although we actually want to design it. I believe we had some experience with our planes trying to design something capable of landing safely. Where's the parachute? It'd be under aerodynamic, wouldn't it? Dorky looking nose cone. Oh, it's not bad, but it's not what we want to put on. I forget, it'd be utility, yeah. Okay. Extra large. Okay, the Mark 16 parachute is basically the standard issue. Deploy this and float to the ground harmlessly. Okay, with this, that's our final stage, and our re-entry will be SAS fuel, or RCS fuel, an advanced SAS module. I don't know what an avionics package actually, like, does. Also, I don't know if 4 RCS thrusters is really the best way to go. We can try 6 and see how it rolls. This will give us lots of thrusting ability, but it will eat our RCS fuel like for breakfast. So we may need to kick it down to 4. I want to keep this thing symmetrical. I want to try to keep this thing symmetrical. Because it's pretty obvious what happens when we don't. Okay, we need, I'd say, what kind of fuel tank? Just put a regular conventional fuel tank, that'll be fine. We could go big. Oh god, 8 layers of symmetry. No, I'm good with... Did this somehow get 8 layers of symmetry on it? Sometimes the game is... as a final stage, because this is specifically the stage that will get us out of orbit. So even if it doesn't have as much power, knocking something out of orbit is a lot easier than getting it into orbit. It's not really what I'm concerned with. So basically we need to deliver this into orbit relatively intact and unused. And now we have to design the system that will get it there. And I'm trying to think what we should do. First of all, obviously, let's actually... Yeah, batteries on it would probably be a good idea, too. I'm just gonna put 4. What's the weight on these batteries? Total mass, very negligible. Oh, we could just put a battery ring like that. I wonder... Actually, do we need batteries if it's gonna be a piloted flight? We should probably put them on anyway, honestly. Yeah, on the SAS. That actually fits really well. Okay. Yeah, because basically this thing will take us down all the way into the atmosphere, hopefully. And I'm not looking for a pretty landing. We'll try to land near Kerbal Space Command if we can manage it, but just having the pilot go into orbit and then survive and come back to brag to it about his kid, or brag about it to his kids, seems better. With that in mind, okay, we need these stacked couplers are pretty much like the industry standard. They're pretty much they'll do you. Now it's time to figure out something capable of delivering this beastie. Because, okay, let's look at this. It has 360 fuel, 440 oxidizer. And, well, would you say about double? About double this. Total mass 2.25, 4.5. How does that work out? Because this thing seems to run out really easily. I don't know. A monster of an engine for heavy lifting purposes. Actually, we're gonna go with a vectored engine on this, in the hopes that it will make it slightly easier to guide. As a matter of fact, I am predicting it will make it much easier to guide everything. This is gonna be another massive rocket there, everybody, because I'm not good at being fuel efficient yet. There's tricks that you can learn that will eventually greatly increase your fuel efficiency. And it will be good to learn those eventually. Okay, we put an adapter part here. And let's get wild. In fact, instead of one big ass thing, let's put a bunch of these big ass fuel tanks. Like 3 of these, because let's look. 720, 880, total mass of 9. Actually, mass of 9, mass of 36, 9, 18, 27, 36. So this is as heavy as 4 of these. The question is, does it carry 4 times as much? I don't think it does, or maybe it does. Maybe I'm just an idiot. But we'll try 4 of these instead of 1 of these, even though I do think this just looks inordinately cool. You'd probably need a lot less than this to get into orbit with other configurations, and I acknowledge that. I acknowledge my shame. And actually, I'll put a vector. Look at that. No, fuck that. We gotta do the heavy-duty one on this. We just gotta. And of course, I'm actually a big proponent of these solid fuel boosters. I think they're just so badass. These are basically the smaller versions of that. Sepatron. So just separating things. I don't know about that. Atomic's rocket motor. Not very powerful. It doesn't use very much fuel, though. See, now, we might try that for some orbital maneuvering at some point. But I think we're on a bit of a roll here, so let's just... and let's see if we can put a lot of boosters on this, considering this is... It's not that heavy. I'm hoping to have plenty extra everything. Even to the point of perhaps putting a small command section here with some batteries, so that if somehow it's in danger of being left in orbit or something, we have options to knock it down. Let's try that. It doesn't cover up as well. That might get ugly. I wish there was a way to extend this shield and cover this up. Cover up our ugly little secret. But if we have any extra rocketry, we can ensure that it's not in orbit. Considering I'm putting enough shit into orbit intentionally, I really don't need to put any stuff accidentally. Now, I had some feedback about the way I set up the boosters in terms of the separation system, which I'm having trouble locating at this moment. We probably won't need science. Well, we always need science. I mean, come on. Come on. But specifically... Okay, it's gotta be under structural. Yeah. Radial decoupler is an extension of the TT38K decoupler. This is the radial decoupler with the explosive charge. They say we only need this. I don't know. I used it with the other one and I got better results. Because I'm paranoid about the solid fuel boosters falling away and fucking up the engine. So I tell you what. Let's get nuts. Well, let's go for 6 layers of symmetry first and see how that does us. I think it'll do us just fine. I can't align this perfectly symmetrical. Now, it looks symmetrical, but I know it's not gonna be. Although I'm hoping it's a lot more stable. That satellite launcher was atypically unstable, frankly. No, wait, we should do it the other way around. Yeah. There we go, that's more stable. And we line it up with the window of the command craft as much as we can manage. We try to put the decouplers as far below as we can manage. And then this fits right on top. I just want to clear the boosters away, honestly. If I'm using extra stuff, well, that's kind of the hallmark here. Also, I can be clearly heard in this video, unlike other ones. That's good. I think I might use a launch assistant on this. Or maybe see if I can just stand up like this. The closer to the ground we can put these boosters, the better, honestly. Let's see, are they all attached? They're all attached at like a dumb oof. I'm almost tempted to put that on and just fly it once, but I mean, I'll generally make like an effort. Ah, that's off center. Like all of them are off center. Do you see? It will haunt me forever. Look, and that's worse. I want it like right here. hello. That's... What the hell? Okay, okay. We want it to attach to the damn booster. That means zooming out for a better view of things. Now see, look at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't look like that. I'm gonna fiddle with this. And when I go off camera, I get it like immediately. Or at least slightly more centered. But yeah, you can see the space between the rocket and the boosters. That means we're gonna need to duck it up with some duct tape. I'm fine with that, honestly. I just really don't want to hit the central end, especially since we're trucking all this fuel. I want to get, like, you know, use out of it. So with that said, also some winglets on the actual Delta Deluxe winglet. Let's just do this. You'll see it's mirroring. I'm hoping that does something for the craft. At least in the first stage. But space tape is what we want. Attach each booster to its fellow. And attach each booster. What the fuck? Really? Really? After I get it how I like it? Look at... Now for some reason it is the game is magically incapable of understanding what I want done. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we might have to use a launch assistant thing with this. The thing where, like, the rocket hangs and then it flies. This is a lot of mass on the booster bit. And wasteful and exorbitant, no doubt. No doubt. There we go. Okay, now the boosters should be attached pretty well. I'm not worried about the rest of the rocket, really. Although I suppose we could spare a bit of space. Let's see. Oh, the game doesn't even really think we need it, apparently. Hey, there we go. The space tape is on. We are gonna call this the, I don't know. Get people into orbit and don't explode? What's a nice word for that? I don't know, we'll just call it the Outreach 1. And let's see if this thing topples over on the pad. Yeah, the stages aren't set up. I really should set up the stages. Like, I mean, I really should. At least we're launching in the daytime. Jebediah. It's not wobbly. The controls are kind of going insane. But let's get ready, shall we? Okay, the staging, the solid fuel boosters are set to fire first. Let's include the heavy-duty engine in that. Otherwise, I think the staging actually looks good. Is it just me, or are the rockets I build really big? Actually, the stages look like they're configured properly to me. Now, I'm sure we'll realize our tragic mistake at some point. Actually, no. Well, I'd rather they go on the same stage, frankly. So we could do that. Other than that, though, I'm pretty happy. Okay, okay. Uh, we've been delaying. Let's set the SAS to on, which appears to be causing more wobbling. And let's see where we go with this. Using the SAS to try and correct for some of the god-awful we're lifting a lot of mass here. Jeb's cool with it. Jeb seems like he's cool with it. Okay, we're loosening the throttle a little bit, just to prevent overheating. We are eating through that fuel with that heavy-duty engine. This is probably a really loud launch, too. Alright, get ready to detach him. Oh shit, what the fuck happened? What happened? What happened? God damn it, deploy the fucking parachute. We're still going upside down. Alright, good news is I think Jeb's gonna survive this. The bad news is I can't figure out what the fuck happened to the outreach. I mean, I literally do not know what the fuck. Okay, we're falling back to Kerbal now. Picking up speed rather fast. This thing better not rip off. Or Jeb could be in some amount of trouble. What the fuck happened? There's the magic decoupler ring. That's the only bit of debris that we can look at. We can't even see anything else. What the? Gotta bring it in. Gotta bring it home. And hope that parachute holds out, Jeb. It's not looking... I don't know, Jeb's cool with it. I don't know why, but he's cool with it. We might even get back on the landing. We might even be hit by debris. No, it looks like it'll pass us in the air. Oh, God. I literally don't know what the fuck happened. And I'm not sure if the post-flight data is going to be any help with that. What is that effect that happened? Do I just need to loosen up off the throttle? I don't know. Oh Christ, I hope this actually slowed. Okay, there we go, parachute deployed. Yeah, Jeb's gonna make it home. Well, he got to go on a joyride, so I don't know, Jeb doesn't really care. I would like to know what the fuck. We barely got the damn thing off the ground. You can see how heavy it was, though. Those boosters. But the thing that got me was, it didn't happen because the boosters, like, it didn't happen because, like, the stack separator went out, I think. I'm pretty sure the rocket just came structurally fucking apart somehow. Whatever. Just take her in, Jeb, right next to the tracking center. What if we can like demolish that and lose the ability to use it? That'd be embarrassing. Half tempted to leave Jeb out here as a monument to our failure, but no. Oh, I would have been so pissed. I would have been so pissed if it blew up anyway. Okay, first of all, rename vessel, mark it as debris, the fail whale. Yeah. Okay, Jeb. We'll look over the data and see what happened. I was kind of looking forward to the chance for an IVA. Although the window doesn't really show you all that much. I do like the idea of flying a craft from these instrument panels and whatnot. That just seems wicked cool. And you can actually, like, grab the throttle and pull it up and down. I mean, it doesn't do anything at this stage. I wonder if there's any other dials you can affect in that. Whatever. Now, end the flight. Okay, structural failure on linkage between T-45V liquid fuel engine and TL-800 fuel tank. And the fuel tank collided into the fuel engine. Let's restart that and see if we just need to throttle down. Hey, because let's see. We should probably have those firing with this stage too. And then the next thing is that to decouple, and then the engines. In fact, I think I decided that was the way to go. Okay, let's try this again at half throttle. See how we do. Yeah, it's loud as hell. Let's look very carefully. Look, the SAS is causing it to freaking go out. It's tilting over. Looks like it is. This is about when failure happened last time. We're not trying to get this thing into space. Look, there's some kind of dust. Don't know what that is. Okay, detach. And see, we're still accelerating. Okay, we need to kick in the SAS and the thrusters. Look at how much fuel we're burning for a seemingly minimal effect. Okay, I guess it was just because we were throttled up, but that's utterly bizarre. Okay, there we go. Our apoapsis is growing. It's growing. Was it because of the vectoring? Was it because the SAS was going completely nuts? Because it was. Also, that many thrusters is just letting the SAS go bonkers. Okay, detach. Next stage, fire engines. We'll keep her at about half throttle. Actually, as a matter of fact... Fuck! That's not what I wanted. God damn it. Okay, we're back up again. Maybe we'll be able to... for the first one. What the SAS is doing to us. Okay, clear away. Fuck again. God damn it. My urge to double tap bites us in the ass again. You know what, just for shits and giggles, let's fucking see what we can do with this thing. The answer will be nothing. God, an entire stage just wasted. We're never making orbit. Not like this. Our fucking debris will make orbit before we do. Look at the angle on this fucker. Okay. Well, we're definitely not gonna make... What the hell? Look at this. What is even... We're pointed up. That's not even growing our... Okay, I don't get it. I flatly do not get it. Full throttle. Now we're... No, this isn't gonna help. This just isn't. Well, might as well see that all the stages go. Considering this is the thing that's supposed to get it out of orbit. Yeah, we aren't going to achieve shit. Not like this. No, no. See, when it gets so small, the RCS no longer, or the SAS no longer has to freak out completely. Oh, this so isn't happening. Oh. Okay, apologies everyone. This is me fucking up. I've configured the stages, so... Throttle and burn. So, completely without SAS. You can see it is being pulled slightly. The effect is somewhat slight. Clear away the solid boosters. We're now burning upwards. Parts appear to be breaking off of the craft. If I'm seeing this correctly. Look at the vectoring on this. That's gotta be wasting fuel. Let's try to throttle up a bit, get some extra speed out of this big guy before we have to detach. Look! Whoa! Jesus fucking Christ! If I go like above half throttle, that fucking happens, and I don't know. There's bits. Well, Jeb is still there. Son of a bitch. Again. Jesus fucking Christ. So we're back to business as standard for the Kerbal space program, unfortunately. God. Well, congratulations on being the first Kerbal in space, Job. I'm pretty sure that is true. He doesn't have too bad of a view. There's no reason not to rotate, give him a view of the bits of wreckage. And then he can, like, lean into the window, get an even better view. Which is really just magnifying that. We can't even see the bits of wreckage, but whatever. Whatever.